Perfect. So what we're going to talk about today is a couple tips that allow me to be in a space where I can live rent free in a property in an area where it's considered luxury and high end area like San Diego County, where the average price for for a regular home is about $900,000. Now I am living in a property of 4 units that is 1,300,000, and I am just house hacking it, right? Just living rent free. We're gonna go about 8 steps on 8 tips on how you can also do this and what to look for and how you can actually get to live in rent free anywhere in the States with commercial real estate or multi-unit. So number one, the first thing will be is knowing where you are. All right. First, you have to talk to a lender that it's a mortgage lender. Speak with the loan officer, get the application going, making sure that you're approved, and you have a lender that will also back you up when you first, before you go out there and find your deal. That way you don't get an opportunity missed for some reason, and that you lost a deal because you didn't do your due diligence. So get pre-approved. First thing. Second thing, once you're pre-approved, you get the most important thing, the real estate agent. That will be me. In this case, I'm in San Diego County, and I know this city like the back of my hand, so that will be me. If you're in another state or another area, that will be your local realtor, but in this case, it will be me. Now, I will be the person that will help you find the property that will work best with what your plan is. That meaning, let's say, after we take a look at the property in the market and see what 4 unit properties or how much we can buy, we're gonna then take a look at the property that we find best that fit our search. We're gonna take a look at the property. We're gonna go and see the physical condition of the property and see if it is worth it to even go on to the next step. That next step being making an offer, opening escrow, and then going on with the home inspections and making sure that all the things that need to be fixed with the property are fixed. After that, we are walking the property. We'll obviously have a knowledge about what the rental area for that area is, what the rental market for that area is, depending on how many bedrooms and bathrooms you have in each unit. It can definitely affect how much you can ask for in the rents, and depending on how many bathrooms and bedrooms you have in each unit. Number 5 will be we'll obviously make an offer on the property, and then getting all the repairs done after getting all the inspections done, and making sure that nothing is left unchecked. Because if not, then you'll be responsible for it, and that could definitely get to an ugly place where courts and seller's disclosures and buyer's agent disclosures were not there. So you have to make sure, as a consumer, that you get this, and you have a good realtor that tells you that you have to get this inspections done, like the plumbing inspection, a foundation, inspection, termite inspection, roof inspection, electrical inspection. All of those things matter. All right, so you cannot overlook none of those things. None of those things. Okay. Number 6 is definitely going through the final walkthrough of the property, making sure it's good, and closing on the deal. After you close on the deal, if it's a 4 unit property, you obviously want to make some renovations. That way, if you already have tenants there, you're able to serve them with a 30-day notice to vacate due to the renovations, and now you have an excuse on why you should raise the rents to where you should think they should be on this property that you selected, and are able to make a little bit of a cash flow difference and are able to go from there. Number 7 is after you have the property closed and you're renovating it and you have already served the 30-day notice to the previous tenants, you now have to market the property and screen the new tenants and make sure that you choose the best tenant out of the ones that you are currently receiving. So obviously you don't want a bad tenant, so that's up to you. There's multiple programs out there that can help you see the backgrounds of each tenant, like Avail or any other like Zillow or those like that. Those programs like that. Correct. The last step will be definitely leasing out the property with lease program, making sure that it's correct and it's legal, so the customer doesn't feel that it's just hearsay. And you have something tangible to protect yourself as a landlord too. You know, you have just like the renters have rights, you as the landlords, you have rights too. Then make sure that you at least have some cash flow, at least $200 a month, because you're gonna have those repairs, you're gonna have those dishwashers that break, you're gonna have those times where you have to call and fix a stove knob or something that's gonna cost you some money. Something's gonna happen, like a water heater. Definitely is gonna be a problem. So just keep those things in mind, that when you're buying a 4-unit property, there's more elements than just what it costs, right? So it is a little bit hard to see past the money, but you have to see past the money, and you have to see where you're buying and what is the goal, right? Are you planning to hold this property for over 5 years, 10 years? Is this a for now investment? It depends on you. But these are just 8 tips on how I became how I was able to be living rent free in a space like this in San Diego, California. And yeah, more to come. Take it easy.